You've got an idea for a video. No camera, no crew, no editing software open on your laptop. Today you're going to turn that idea into a finished commercial using nothing but text with Google's AI filmmaking tool, Flow.
Welcome to Marcus Bike Repair. Thanks for the quick service.
By the end of this, you'll know how to go from a blank prompt to a fully edited scene with consistent characters and your own voice guiding every shot. Let's get into it. Here's what trips people up with AI video tools. They expect one prompt to spit out a finished product. Flow doesn't work that way, and that's actually the good part. It interviews you first. It builds a storyboard before it spends a single credit. You catch the mistakes on paper, not in the render. That's the workflow you're about to see. Head to flow.google and sign in with your Google account. You'll land on your homepage, recent projects, some featured examples, and a button to start something new. Click New Project. This is your workspace. Media, characters, and scenes live on the left. Your canvas sits in the middle. The AI assistant sits on the right, and the prompt box waits at the bottom. Let's build a commercial for a small business, a neighborhood bike shop called Marcus's Bike Repair. Type your idea into the prompt box and send it. Flow won't generate anything yet. Instead, it asks you questions. What's the tone? Warm and community-focused, or high energy and modern? Who's the audience? Serious cyclists, neighborhood families, or daily commuters? And what are the highlights worth showing? Marcus's expertise, the fast turnaround, or the custom builds? Answer in the box, send it, and Flow uses every answer to shape what comes next. Flow now hands you a full storyboard. Scroll to the top and look at what it built. It names your characters: Marcus, the mechanic, a dad named David, his daughter Maya with a flat tire, even a commuter named Hero to round out the audience. It sets your locations: the shop, the city bike path. It lists props, wardrobe, and the golden hour lighting that's going to carry the whole thing. Then it breaks the story into 6 frames: context, action, camera angle, lighting, dialogue, frame by frame. Sunrise on the shop sign, Maya wheeling in her bike, a close-up on Marcus's hands doing the repair, a time-lapse through the workday, Maya riding off happy, Hero cruising the bike path at sunset as the logo fades in. This is the part to slow down on. Every edit here is free. You're only editing text, no credits spent yet. Video generation is what costs you, so get the storyboard right first. Once the storyboard reads right, send it forward to generate a visual storyboard, a quick preview of how the scenes will sit next to each other. Spot something off. Say you want the shop's logo visible on the desk behind Marcus in the frame where he greets David and Maya. Click into that frame and describe the fix, but be specific about which frame and who's in it. Vague references like his daughter can point Flow at the wrong scene entirely. Name the characters directly and it locks onto the right frame. Even then, the result won't always be exactly what you pictured. The logo might land smaller or less visible than you wanted. That's fine. You're still editing text, still spending 0 credits. So keep refining the prompt until it reads the way you want. Still editing for free, still catching problems before they're expensive. Happy with the storyboard? Go back to the main view and tell Flow to start generating the video. This is where credits come in. Flow shows you the cost upfront before it runs anything. In this case, one combined video covering all 6 scenes for 15 credits. Approve it.
Welcome to Marcus Bike Repair. Thanks for the quick service.
A few minutes later, you've got a single video carrying all 6 scenes end to end, and the consistency holds. Same lighting, same shop, same tone from one scene to the next. Click into it to preview with sound, and use the prompt box to refine specific moments if something's off. The 6 scenes tell the story, but you still need a way to close it out. Go back to the prompt box and describe the outro on its own, separate from the main video, something like the shop sign animating onto a forest green background, the text settling in below it. Flow generates this as its own clip, in this case a 10-second video priced and approved separately from the main render. Preview it once it's done. A finished video and a logo clip aren't a commercial yet. You need them in one timeline together. Go to Scenes on the left, right-click the canvas and create a new scene. Use the plus icon at the bottom to start pulling clips in. Add your main video first, then add the logo outro clip right after it. Drag to reorder if it lands out of place, and trim either clip's ends to tighten the pacing between them. Select any clip on the timeline and describe a change in the prompt box. Flow updates just that clip, nothing else. When it's right, download the finished scene from the top right corner. Prefer finishing in CapCut instead? Go back to all media and download clips individually from the three-dot menu on each one, then bring them into your usual CapCut project. The hardest part of AI video is keeping the same character across every scene. Flow solves this with a dedicated character tool. Click characters on the left, describe someone with a prompt, upload a reference photo, or turn yourself into an avatar using the plus icon. Let's build Marcus. Type a description, generate and refine with follow-up prompts until he looks right. Name him, assign a voice,
Hi there. We're introducing a new feature where I can read this aloud.
and click Done. Now, in any prompt, type to pull up your characters. If your custom character isn't generating the shot you want, your own avatar works too. That's the plus icon option from before. Type at me instead and finish the sentence. I'm fixing a flat tire at the shop counter. Send it, approve it, and the character holds.
Let's see where this leak is coming from. There we go. Good as new. Good as new.
Same face, same voice, same feel as every other clip. One thing to watch, Flow generates exactly what you describe, not what you picture. Say, tire, without specifying bike tire. And don't be surprised if it hands you a car tire instead. Vague nouns get filled in with whatever's most common, so name the object as precisely as you'd name a person. One more feature worth knowing, Flow can transform video you already have, not just generate from scratch. Upload a clip, in this case, the footage of me fixing the flat tire at the shop counter, and describe the change you want in the prompt box.
Let's see where this leak is coming from. There we go. Good as new. Good as new.
Keep the subject and the action exactly the same, and just swap the setting. Same repair, same motion, but now it's happening on the shoulder of a busy highway instead of inside the shop. Run it, and Flow rebuilds the scene around your original footage. Here's what most people miss. The credits aren't the expensive part of this workflow. Skipping the storyboard is. Every extra round of feedback you do at the text stage saves you a wasted render later. Treat the storyboard like your only free rewrite, because it is. Idea in, storyboard first, characters locked, scene assembled. That's Flow, start to finish. And now you've got a repeatable way to turn a text prompt into a commercial that actually looks like one story, not 6 random clips stitched together. If there's another AI tool you want broken down like this, drop it below. If this kind of breakdown is useful to you, subscribe. I cover stuff like this every week, and if you want it in more depth, the newsletter link is in the bio. It's free and it's worth it. And if you're on TikTok, follow me there too. I post weekly real AI workflows that don't always make it to this channel.